What's up guys? I'm gonna show you how to do the fixed footer effect that we see on a lot of creative websites. We're gonna be using Next.js and Tailwind CSS for this tutorial. You don't need to know React or any Tailwind. We're basically gonna do basic HTML and CSS at the end of the day. So let's jump right in. First of all, we have a basic page wrapping our content, the arrow section over here, and the footer. And after that, we got the arrow section, which is taking the full view height. And we have a footer with a width of 31 rem and basic padding. So first of all, what we want is to have the footer fixed at the bottom, basically. So how to do that? You basically put it fixed, and we want a position. So if we put it at the top, it's gonna be at the top. If you want it at the bottom, we're gonna write bottom, and now we're gonna make it full width. So let's do that. And now it's no more scrolling because it's positioned on the screen. So it's no more considering to make another container at the bottom of the page. So what we need to do is to make a wrapper around a footer with the same width. So the same height, I mean. So we want it to have the same height. And we don't want to forget our padding, but we only gonna put the padding on the y-axis. Because if we put it on the x-axis, it's gonna look like that with a bit of padding on the side. So we just want the same height at the end of the day. Now, if we go back, it's working, but we have a padding on top of our arrow section, and a lot of people are gonna say, why don't you just put it relative and put a z-index on it? So yeah, of course we can do this, but it comes with an issue, and there you go. Since my arrow section has no background color, and the background color is only on my body. So there you go, it's only on my body. It's gonna go on top of it. So that's the issue, and that's why I don't do it this way. You can always put background black, and there you go, you fixed it. But I like to use clip path for this. So let's remove the z-index and the relative. So how does clip path work? Clip path, there you go. We're gonna be using the polygon. So let me copy this right over here. So how does the clip path work? It's basically gonna be x1, y1, whoops, x2, there you go. So that's how it works. So with Tailwind, there's a special syntax with the square brackets, I think we call them. So this is how we do it. So we want to start at 0, 0. After we want to move the x to 100, 0, and 100, 100, and 0, 100. So 0, 0, so we start at the top left. We want to move at the right top. We want to move at the right and the bottom, so 100, 100, and we want to move at the left and the bottom, so it's gonna be 0 and 100. There you go. So we can remove that, and now we have the issue over here that we don't want that. There you go. So don't forget, do not put space over here, and there you go. As simple as that, we have a footer now at the bottom with our effect that we want. So one thing to consider with the fixed approach is that our footer is always there. It's always fixed at the bottom of the page. So every page is going to be rendered there. There's probably a way to do it with sticky, but I've always do it with fixed, and I never got any issues. So that's how I do it. So let me know in the comments if you want to see more creative tutorial, and if you find this helpful, don't forget to subscribe and leave a comment. I'll see you in the next one.